Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Myles Garrett has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
At the 44-yard line.
So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Levis looking to throw. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Got his man, Okonkwo. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll send a receiver in motion left. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be 2nd down. Now the first carry here for the running back. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Now Rodgers. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. That's taken in by Franklin. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return, and it'll be Titan football.
Here we go.
Well, they go play action. Here's Levis. He's going to air one out. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 20 carries, 107 yards.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what it did for their offense? It gave them a true identity because everyone's going to talk about this. The offensive line's going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the football will. But how about the coaching staff? When they go in and talk contracts, when they talk to reporters, hey, we had a 1,000-yard rusher this year. That means something in today's NFL.
7 yards there and a first down. On play action, Rodgers. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Browns use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Levis to throw it.
In trouble, and he's taken down.
Martin Emerson.
He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
3rd down and 10. Back to throw, it's Levis.
And that is incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tyler Boyd. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from drawing level.
Well, we've talked about it before. You know, this jet sweep, something a lot of teams like to run nowadays, and this one winds up in the end zone.
And it is all about creating different ways to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And wasn't it interesting that prior to this game, the head coach told us, I saw this sitting in my chair, watching a Tuesday night college game, and decided to implement it myself.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. In motion goes the tight end. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Able to slither by. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And a nice gain at 21 yards. In motion left here, one of their tight ends.
He'll get that complete to Franklin.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They'll run with Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Browns score. Nick Chubb, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
That's good for 28 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 43.
Levis now off of play action. That's complete downfield to Okonkwo.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Another big play here as they strike for 31.
Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go band of brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations. Because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
Levis sets up to throw here. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
And the Browns are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line as they've got it as we resume action. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
To throw, it's Rodgers.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Badgley able to knock this one through.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively.
And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out.
Mike zero.
Here's Levis. Throw here taken in by Wiley, the tight end.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. right. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
Like 54, like 54.
Off the play fake, Levis.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at
Hey,
the
come on, come on.
40-yard line.
Levis back to throw.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Made back at the 44-yard line.
Ah, 949.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this one is right through. And they're back within a touchdown at 17-10. So they get the 3. It was 4th and 1, and I think you were doing what I was doing. I was looking down at the sideline. I'm not sure the offensive unit wanted the 3. They wanted to go for it.
But when have we ever seen a unit that didn't want to go for it in that situation,
That's true.
right? Sometimes it's just way more important to have the points on the board than to worry about any type of a gamble.
So here are the Browns to take over. They've dropped 5 straight coming in, so right now cherishing this lead. And they've got the football as well, 1st and 10. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
Levis from the gun. Throwing the out route, finding Boyd for the completion.
And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. A big play that time for the Titans. And even 40 yards.
Like 54, like 54.
Levis.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Calvin Ridley from 6 yards away.
And the Titans are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Extra point splits the uprights. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. The interception on the last drive proved costly, led to the tying score, so 17 all as they come up on a first down. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
I know we spent a lot of time talking about how the defensive backs read routes and make plays on the football. How about a good linebacker? Feeling the route, seeing the quarterback, jumps the play, and knocks it away. Really well done.
Holding offense.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
Let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins.
The Browns on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is going to have a Browns first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. To throw is Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Franklin. And a loose football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
And now, as with every potential
play is under review.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Yes, it's the first half, but we'll see if that stuff there on 3rd and 1 comes back to haunt him.
I hope you don't mind, but it's not going to stop me from putting a check mark next to this play. Let's look back as this game progresses and see if this is one of the key plays in the game, even though it occurred early.
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Throwing is Rodgers. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. Here's Rodgers to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Browns first down.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now Rodgers. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Now this time Rodgers will throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's Rodgers. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Now Rodgers.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 12-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers.
Throw right side, taken in by Collins. Yeah, the Browns are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Rodgers now to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Aaron Rodgers in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Browns have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first. Good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half.
Like 54.
They'll start on the ground with Spears. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
Here we go. What?
Levis looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a 1st down. That's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career, and why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry.
He was one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Berry, but he goes about his business the same way. Understands how defenses are going to play, understands where the leverage is, and goes away from it to the tune of 631 catches.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the over.
Well, the ball's loose. Levis has it knocked free.
And this is picked up by the Browns. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, it pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They'll get this. Home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. Rodgers going to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. David Njoku, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 14. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Tennessee offense set to go again.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Levis to throw it. This one caught by Ridley. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Levis sets up to throw here. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he'll punt it away for the second time. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The Browns offense and Aaron Rodgers getting set for their next drive. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him. And he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
46 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and fourth down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on fourth down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
This will be fielded at the 17. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and they will take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
He'll get it here on the jet sweep.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. 3rd quarter action. Levis to throw off play action.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better.
Like 5-4. Up ahead.
Here's Levis. And Levis tosses his 3rd interception of the game.
Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Titans are going to take over here up near the 40. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
So the completion good for just 3, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 42-yard line.
49. What?
Off the play fake, Levis.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the letter jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. That's complete right around the 8. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Back now in Nashville. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he's able to get it down. Two-yard line.
Number 16. Brought down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll motion out one of the tight ends. Right back to him on first down. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Chubb is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
For as good as Nick Chubb is in the open field, he's every bit as good when they line him up down near the goal line. He's a speed back between the 20s, but a power back down close, and he forces his way into the end zone.
Badgley on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Levis back to throw.
And he comes back with one complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
Now Levis. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Out of the gun to give to Spears.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Second down and 8.
Mike zero.
Back to throw, it's Levis.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tyler Boyd. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And it's finished off by the touchdown from Tyler Boyd.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. With the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now they'll run on the draw. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Browns on third down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Rodgers. Over the middle, it's complete.
And he is going to have a Browns first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And even 100 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
First down, Cleveland.
On play action. Now Rodgers.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he is going to lose yardage here. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. This to make it a 3-score game late. Badgley's kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Showing off the quick feet that time and getting forward for a pickup of 3 yards.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the 4th quarter.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Levis.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Levis.
Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 51 yards.
And the Titans get a bit closer.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it ends with a Tennessee score. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Shedding through the defense. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a 5-yard gain gets them to the 42.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. A gain of 3, second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And Chubb will try the middle here. Bulldozes past him. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A give running right is Chubb. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Hey, 88.
Now Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the Titans will take over here at their own 12-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Levis to throw.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Myles Garrett in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up the 3rd down.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Jalen Petrie picks it off.
And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Browns, the win keeps them barely hanging on to their playoff hopes.